So what up, people? This is Passion of Football Worldwide. Welcome to host you guys for the coming week of football. So we have the international break. So I'm here with my co-host, Mr. Zion, and we are here in place of Nonso. My normal host is not around today. So Mr. Zion, how are you feeling today?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Doing great.
How's the international break? Do you enjoy it?
Yeah,
Did you get to watch some games?
Yeah, I watched some games, few upsets.
Yeah, also, I didn't watch a lot of games. I just watched a few as well. It wasn't as exciting as normal club football.
Yeah.
But I did watch. I think out of what maybe I would say I only watched one full 90 minutes international game. I know there was a lot from afcon qualifiers, Nations League.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just one I watched. The rest I was just watching highlights.
Okay.
So if I'm gonna talk about football today, I'm just gonna talk based on the highlights. So please don't judge me if I get it wrong or if I don't get it right.
Yeah, that's good. That's good because I was able to watch some of the games, and obviously some top games, and we're able to just judge also because lack of football from the club football. So
True.
we're able to make sure just to keep ourselves busy and to know what's happening in the world of football. So, like I said now, so let's start from some of the few games that stood out during the break. So we have the England-Germany, England, Greece.
Yeah.
Where Greece was, I can tell from watching that game. I say Greece was very dominant in that game. 4 goals scored, 2 disallowed, and he had 2-1. So and they defended well, very compact at the back, and the attack at least pretty brilliant. So, what will be your judgment for the game?
Like I said, I didn't watch the full match, but I think in the beginning I was able to watch the first 30 minutes of the match, and I think they won that the first 30 minutes based on what I watched. I think I saw the blunder that Pickford made.
Yeah,
that was a good goal line clearance from Cowell.
Yeah.
And also, I think before the match, I think the coach said that Ken was not fit, their captain and their main striker.
Yeah, he had an injury in their last game.
Yeah, so he was not fit to start the match. So I think he decided to, let me look at. I think just like he decided to do something different because when I saw the lineup, I saw obviously I know everybody never doubts the talent that the England has in terms of what they're players.
They've always had talent.
So when I saw the lineup, I saw. Like he decided, obviously, I know he's trying to play everybody, give much of the players game time.
Yeah.
And some players that have been in good form before the international break.
Yeah.
I know he's trying to. So I was surprised with the lineup. First of all, I saw Saka, I saw Palmer, I saw Foden, I saw Godin.
Yeah.
Like that was too. And I felt like they were too much attacking. Obviously, I know it's not like it's different from guys Southgate. He's not sitting back. He wants to go attacking ball.
Yeah.
It's good to go attacking ball.
Yeah.
Is your defense stable enough for you to push that too much attackers?
Yeah.
So I feel like that's why, like you said England were too open.
Yeah.
Greece had a lot of chance, even though the 4 goals they had 2 offside.
Yeah.
For the opponent to have more goals like that than this side, it must be because the defense is open.
Yeah, I think from that game, England were very defensively shambolic. Like if you see how they be for the setup with Trent moving forward all the time, it was poor in that game, and we gotta understand, see, the Trent guy, defensively, he's not that guy.
Wow.
But obviously, it's not like the most exposed in terms of players they beat down. Only some few games you feel say, okay, they don't really get beat down. But they're not really exposed of that much. But I think for England to be able to play with teams, they need to put players. So if you say either they play Thierry at the back,
exactly. When he goes forward,
they need to set like that. At least those defensive.
I think maybe they were able to work on that in their second game.
Yeah, second game.
But just based on that Greece game, they were too open.
Yes.
Because I was watching the airline, I was like, no, what's this? This is too open. And I think I'm not saying it's not good. I think Lakers was trying to experiment.
Yeah.
I don't have it, but I was like, you don't have Harry Kane as your striker, but you still have like on the workings on the bench, you still have Solanke on the bench. Why didn't you put them? But I get this point for trying to experiment with a lot of attacking options. But just that obviously I know the Paris was already there, but I felt like the Paris there was sometimes it was going forward.
Yeah.
It was open, but someone protecting the back foot. Like is your back foot that solid enough that even though if the 4 or 5 attackers go forward, they are okay.
Yeah.
And it wasn't.
Yeah.
So I was surprised by the scoreline because I think they said that was the first time Greece
in the history.
were in history.
In Wembley,
So, and I think Greece, like the guy who scored both goals, I think it was
scored,
really
I think it scored like hat-trick, but they cancelled one.
Exactly. So
the guy was just deadly on that.
They were just in that counter. And I think one of the goals, the second goal, I think that they should have done better because when I watched it, like the way they were, I think the second goal was even more shocking for me because
the second goal
they were able to clear it. But I think I don't know if I should blame Rico Lewis. Exactly. He could have cleared the ball, but I was like, why are you trying to use your body to guard the ball when you could have just wasted the ball away?
See, I'm quite old school in terms of defending. I don't care about this inverting thing. I don't care about this ball playing from the back.
Yeah.
I feel if you have the facilities for it, you can do it. See, but I think if you have a team, mostly when you're in danger, don't try to look for anybody.
Don't try to wait. That's what I'm saying. I feel like they are so accustomed. Sometimes it works, but I think sometimes, okay, if he is able to work in during that match, maybe like in the 45 minutes, if he's able to work 3 out of 4 times, if the 4 and 5 times, just waste the ball.
Just shoot it away. Not every time you're trying to.
So I was saying when he was still trying to use the ball.
So when you're trying to adjust your body, look for a player.
When I said that second goal could have been avoided, but I don't know.
So at least now, let's leave that game for now. So I don't know if you were conversant with the Portugal-Poland. I think the Portugal they were able to go out with 3-1 in that game. I watched the first half.
Yeah, I think that's the only match I would say I watched the full 90 minutes.
Okay.
The full 90. That was, like I said, I mentioned there were some matches that I didn't watch. They are all I just watched it, but that one I was able to watch this. I think Portugal were as usual. You know how Portugal is. They were really on the front foot, attacking wise.
Yeah.
Individually, their talents were really giving this thing. But don't get me wrong, Poland too, they were playing well.
Yeah.
But just that Portugal, I don't know, sometimes individual brilliance can just open some spaces, especially if you're talking of the attacking players. And like the first goal between Bruno and Fernandes, that was a good link up and that was a good strike. Like we know how talented Bernardo Silva is. As short as he is, you just have to put him in those boxes.
Like that, they get the talent months.
Exactly.
They are very good in the leg because they know what they don't have in terms of physical presence. The brain of their brain for the game is very, very bland. So there was a video I watched of Ruben Diaz doing like an interview with that guy.
That was so funny.
When they asked him about the gym, saying that they go gym, saying exactly. So that's just how players like guys. What's that game showed me the day where Rafael decided to turn up.
Yeah. Now it's individual brilliance.
I think he's one of the players in Europe top flight football that I'm most disappointed at because the guy always gives you these flashes of, I can reach that level.
If I'm being honest, I think the best time I saw his performance in a consistent level was when AC Milan won the Serie A 2-3 years. Consistent because I remember when I had this conversation with you, like he's not consistent.
Yeah.
So if I can remember someone that like he was so consistent for that season, was during that AC Milan.
Because that time, because he was in that their Scudetto run, he was one of the paramount reasons why they actually win that team. But in the Euros, I had high expectation for that guy. As in, if Portugal is going to go,
I don't think it's just individual. I just think the team were no.
I think Portugal.
It's okay to do individually, but sometimes the teamwork.
No, the team.
I think individual brilliance can just be like, obviously, for example, now look at Rafael now, taking on 2-3 players to get into the box and open space. That's where you would like your wingers to be consistent.
Yeah, but he didn't do it in the whole Euro. That's what I'm saying. Like, team where they win, obviously, look at Spain, they were collectively good. You understand? So I understand that everybody always respects and want that team effort and the team to come together. That's what game of football they're all about. But that's why we respect Ronaldo's and the Messi's and the Neymars of this world. And Ronaldinho's, all these special players, they were able to take the game in the strap of the neck where they say, if team not they do at that moment, I can do something. I can help the team. One move where I feel cancel 3 players, give pass. But he was not capable in the whole Euro. He was so poor that even the second and third match, he didn't start a bench and he was not needed. But nobody even complained because the guy was so poor. You understand? So now one player with the disappointment right now. So I just feel say he needs to understand the level where he did because he's 25, 26 now. 3 years from now, if I don't step up, he's gone. So I can't even put him in the same level where the poor is and Vinicius because he's supposed to be in that stratosphere in terms of wingers and quality. He has the quality, but in terms of games, so look at that Fiorentina game, my brother. Started telling me, I see the highlights. I'm like, what for you get this ability. He's strong. He can beat players. He can shoot from anywhere. So what is holding you? If Ronaldo don't come down from that particular team, players like you are supposed to be standing up because now you're in the wing. Can take on players, can cross the ball. You're supposed to be taking it upon you. Ronaldo has done his own part. So,
but his individual brilliance for the second goal was actually
it was very super. That's what I say. When they show you that thing, that glimpse of this is what I'm capable of doing, you actually see, you can't remember, definitely will get this thing, but it does not show you every time for you to be able to respect and regard him and see him as that guy.
Yeah.
But let's take it all the way from Europe, you understand, and take it to Nigeria and the AFCON qualifiers for the Morocco 2025, where Nigeria take on Libya for the first game. So I don't know if you watched that game.
To be honest, I didn't watch the game, so I think I'm going to leave you to do a lot of talking. But I did watch the goal highlight. All I could from the highlight, I just know that, and what I heard was that Libya, I think, going into that game, their mindset was in a defensive style of play. I heard they were too defensive. So I think you know more than me because of you watched it or you know a little bit.
Yeah.
But I just watched the goal that we scored maybe 86, 87 minutes. All I know that we had chances. We had a goal ruled out. So I don't think I can say much. I think I'll leave it for him to.
Yeah, I watched the game. I watched that game that day. So I think it was Friday or Saturday. I can't remember. So, but the game obviously started well. Bruno Yemechi, Olaina, Ekong and Basi, and I think Iwobi. I don't know if Oyedika started, then Boniface, Lokoman, and Franco Yeka. So I see the game. Libya, they come with this attitude of defensive. You understand? So just defend the whole game. They didn't attack like that. Our keepers, I think he only saved like 2 balls and not even threatening balls. So
90 minutes.
The whole time. Wow. It was jobless. He didn't do anything in that game. Okay. So they were trying to waste the time of the game, like unnecessary forming injury, and to the delay balls when they come keeper.
They were okay with the draw then. They were trying to secure it.
They were trying to secure a draw. So, but the thing was that Nigeria, I think we have always had this team of, in recent times, of not having that midfield player of breaking lines, giving key passes, shooting from outside the box, and I think that's what Iwobi is known for. But in the national team, they feel ever bring that team into play. The same thing going to Boniface. Boniface will be having a good week in Europe. He scored 2 goals in their last league match before coming. But the setup of the African football is not for him. He's not that different, and he has the energy. But I don't know why it's difficult for him. He's supposed to have this idea of a striker where you say, once you face goal, wipe him. But he want to do all this never cut off, whole ball cut, or you are wasting time. You understand?
I feel like that's why some strikers are different. They are instinct. You can touch them, they are forcing. Obviously, they know the four corner of the post, and as soon as
once
they make that turn,
they know
that's why this guy instinct. Yeah. I will use an example. This John Duran. All the goals he has scored, obviously, I know most of them is coming off the bench, but most of the goals he has scored, you can tell is one thing. He knows the four corner of the post, like the goal against Bayern, which was a superb, and the September goal of the month.
Yeah, so it's just one thing about Boniface. I think he need to step up because Osimhen, we can't just be relying on Osimhen all the time. You understand? And look at his injured, but this time maybe opportunity where you're supposed to take to show yourself. You have never scored for the national team. Look at your chances. You want to take on defender, just shoot the ball with a draw. You understand? It take Dele Bashiru to come from benching Iwobi to score that goal in it, something in it. So I just think at least with the way the national team they go.
When you think with the amount of attack, do you see the goals coming from? I don't think from one person, but it's everywhere.
I don't think so.
I look at this team.
We lack goals in terms of striking force. But the attacking presence, there's goals. Because Lookman can score. Look at our two previous games where we don't score. Lookman scored, but because of lack of VAR and all those things, and what the CAF and FIFA have to work on for making some African seniors be able to have this VAR, because they don't cancel our match we draw against Rwanda. Lookman score header, they cancel him. Our match against these people now, Libya, he scored. good pass within. I forget player will give a one up through. Then he just wiped the shot for tight post. They can't say I'm saying offside. No, it was not offside. So if we imagine say we don't score that, I mean, and also we go lose point for that. So they have to actually work on something for that thing. So I think our attackers they lose goals apart from Osimhen.
Are they creating enough chances though?
Yeah?
Are they creating enough?
Yeah,
but they're not finishing.
If you talk of creativity, he did, but they're not taking the chances. Because I watched yesterday Morocco game, small part.
That's what I'm saying. I watched the highlights.
If you look at the attack of Morocco, no, I don't. Apart from Senegal,
that's what I'm saying.
There's not
I don't think
as convincing as the way Morocco did,
going
because they play the closest thing to what they play for
Europe
football. So, but hopefully, I just hope the Boniface. I know how good he is. We know the talent when he gets. It's not like a small player. We know say you get talent, Boniface, but just at least try. They clinical, get that hunger, tear net. For the below the net like this, the net they fear you. Then when you don't score one or two, if you do all those normal, by Leverkusen they play very free-flowing football.
Yeah.
So you can't play that in Nigeria. You don't have a Florent wet here or a Frimpong for the national team. So I just hope at least we are top of the group now. So at least
one game.
Yeah, one game left. So if we feel us take them by the strap, then we'll go top and then we are seeing ourselves in AFCON. Even if our other brothers don't lose 2-0 to Sudan. So those ones, and they know where they did. So the last match we want cover, I don't know if you watch it, it's the England-Finland game.
I did watch a bit.
Yeah.
I watched a bit of it, and I watched the highlights. I think I knew. Obviously, sometimes, obviously, I'm not saying we can see the field, but sometimes, based on your experience and you can tell that okay, they have to improve on this, they have to work on this. And I say, starting a striker this time, I think Icon was back fit for the game. Yeah. Everybody expected that after that kind of performance, you are definitely have to start a striker. It's like you have to bounce back. They will know to. Like I didn't really. I saw the goal, which was a beautiful, a crazy free kick from Trent. And I think
that's his level in his career.
I'm not gonna lie. I think it did. I'm not gonna say masterclass performance there, but he really stood out that game. Just that game, he stood out very well. Yeah. And I think Grealish also getting on the score sheet was. Yeah. I think this time England really went for the front foot.
They went front foot because after that loss, one, I won't see put too much regard in the performance because now Finland they play. You understand? This is a country that is 111 or 112 in terms of FIFA ranking. So I don't expect Greece gave them the test because Greece have not lost in terms of I think 20 games and they have not lost. They have already drawn. To show you how Greece they in form. So they're in a better form than England self. Because even that when they play, they lost their match to Brazil, they're friendly. They have lost a couple of games this year, look for that. So I just think the level of competition when they play. But I like that Andre Gomez guy, very small guy, but he has that different taste of midfield.
That's
able to make those moves, give those pocket passes. If you watch again, it's like a Mino. Smaller version of Mino.
Exactly.
So, but he knows how to do that pass. So
I didn't really see. I don't think Manu got to. Obviously, I know it's an academic guy, but Manu didn't really give him on the big stage platform well. And I think since he has left Manu, I think he has improved and he has improved his career. But I think I like how he's able to. With his small stature, is able to hold the ball. Obviously, I think they play him like he's a defensive midfielder can play. Obviously, it's not every defensive midfielder that makes tackle, but they are just some that they are able to just control the pace in that midfield. And I think it's very one thing I've noticed since this league has really brought him into the squad. That he's able to hold the ball.
He was under the cast, I think, in under 21.
Under 21. So bringing him, I think he know what he's capable of before bringing him.
So the guy was a good ball. Then with the Trent free kick, after the Bellingham just shimmy one guy, then he was able to. That was level free kick in his career as a right back. He don't try. One player we technically very gifted. You understand? In as much as defensively, which is his primary job, he's not like the best, but. In terms of going off front, in terms of quality, pulling the ball, even kicking the ball, he has his own technique and it's top class in terms of that level. Then Declan Rice with the last goal from that cross from I think it's Watkins, which I really like for Watkins because which I'm of the opinion that Kane should not be at least should come from the bench, should not be starting in terms of big games. I don't want to see Kane again in England.
That's the captain though.
No, I don't care. Because when you
they can't do that though.
That's your opinion. That's the reason why they can't move forward. Because they have to take that decision. Because that's even my problem with Portugal.
That's their captain.
Because I think
I can understand
because in Euros
you rotate bringing him or maybe a small games I don't
No,
know. But you see their
Kane has to
captain.
come in from the bench. I think.
Nah, I don't think
I
they
think
can.
Kane. To me, I think Kane is done for England. For me, I think it's done.
Oh, nah, I
I think it's
disagree.
done. I
I'll
think it's done
disagree
because I
with
saw
you.
him in the Euros, and that has been a
Nah,
testament for me.
disagree. I don't
And
think it's done.
he can't even the normal pace when they get to feel bust into a team back and drop back. He has not even shown it in recent times. Bayern, if they see and they score 1 or 2 goals because the team they create for and the kind of league where they play for. But the Euro showed me enough last year this year to know say, the coach has to be doing it, take that step to now you have top class attacker like Watkins.
Feel it can.
Watkins.
Maybe if it can bring someone off the bench 60-70 minutes.
Yeah, no,
benching.
I want Kane to come from the bench, then Watkins starts because
that's their captain.
as me, he has to for you to move forward as a club or as a nation. You have to take that decision because the more
so he's a different player.
No,
Kane, the all-time best scorer.
Goals, but in tough games where you need to rise. In this Euro, they play anything.
They can't bench him. They will take him off.
You are saying they can't bench him. Why can't they bench him?
That's their captain.
No, that's bullshit.
Because he's injured.
See,
this thing. Or maybe it's a small game.
That's
it's a big game, like you said.
I tell you, they look at their game against Holland in the. Okay, look at this Euro. What was Kane's best performance in the Euros? Let's just look at it. He scored 2 goals. But did he really perform in those games?
Yeah, you're right.
Look at the Holland game now. When he ties, look at those big games. What did he do? Look at Watkins come. I know saying he's coming from the bench, he's fresh. But he has a different team from Kane. He knows how to run into channel. Look at that goal way in cross to Declan Rice against Finland. He has his speed. He can run from wing. He's clinical. People say our all-time scorer. He has done a lot for England, yes. He can score goals, yes. But is it the right option now? To me, no, because you can bring it. Obviously, Kane has never been a fast attacker. You understand? But now we don't see almost the way time they go and everything. 90 minutes, you're running this guy now.
But I think he offers the teams, even though it's not the fastest. He does offer the teams.
What? Look at because me, I'm judging him. I'm not judging him in his whole career. Kane is a fabulous attacker. I'm talking of now from the Euro. What is he offering? What did he offer? You had a Watkins who had a brilliant season for a club. Don't be say you don't get second attacker or your second attacker na second like which attacker one corner Cavani where you feel the thought say too quality enough for you to bring up. Let's just use Kane. Have Watkins. He had in Premier League, I think he had the highest GA in terms of goals and assists in the league. So you can bring him in some form. Put him. No, he's our captain. No, it's rubbish. There's assistant captain. You can bring him from the bench and say, okay.
They may take him off. I don't think putting him on the bench.
Let's more see how they go now. So, to me, now my opinion, I just feel that to me, Kane, it's not that guy. How did they think say him will be for Tottenham and all those things? He has lost legs, and to me, he can't handle full games and important games for England. No fear and it's not that guy anymore. So. At least, those are the few topics we have for this. This was international break, and we just had to cover some of the top games and the games where we say we want cover. But let's go.